this super important training video, I will tell you what you must never say in a job interview. If you say any of these things, you will definitely fail. So, if you have an interview coming up anytime soon, make sure you stay tuned and take notes, because I promise to help you pass at the very first attempt. And just very quickly, if you are new to this YouTube channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. I am here to help you pass every job interview, negotiate a high salary and progress throughout your career. I can only do those things if you are subscribed. And please give the video a like, give it a thumbs up, because that tells me you find these videos useful. Thank you very much indeed for your support. Okay, let's jump straight into the presentation. So to help you pass your job interview at the first attempt, I will cover the following 3 things in this video. Number 1, I will tell you the 8 things you should never say in a job interview. Avoid saying these 8 things and your chances of success will increase significantly. Number 2, I will then give you 4 quick but powerful tips for helping you beat the competition and be the standout candidate at every job interview you ever attend. And then finally, number 3, I will tell you where you can instantly download my 100 greatest answers to difficult interview questions. Okay, let's get started with the 8 things you must never say in your job interview. Please take notes. Number 1, do not say, "I am nervous." Now, lots of candidates at the start of their interview say they are nervous. They say this because they think the hiring manager will give them an easier time during the interview. Do not say you are nervous, because it tells the hiring manager you are not confident in your abilities and you haven't prepared. Now, instead, before your interview, practice your answers to the most common interview questions, because this will definitely help to reduce nerves significantly. And later on in this video, I will give you some brilliant answers you can practice. Number 2, do not say, "So what do you actually do around here?" Now, I can remember interviewing candidates for a job position in my company. One of the candidates said to me, "So what do you actually do here?" I immediately knew I wasn't going to hire him. In fact, I cut the interview short. Now, if you don't know what the company does, it tells the hiring manager you are only interested in a paycheck and you couldn't really care which company you work for. Make sure you research the company in advance of your job interview. Number 3, do not say, "I will do anything." Now, I have been in many job interviews before as a hiring manager. If someone says to me, "I will do anything," it tells me they are desperate for the job, and that's not a good thing. Instead of saying, "You will do anything," say this instead: "I am a flexible and adaptable employee who is prepared to carry out tasks outside of my job description when needed to assist the company." Number 4, do not say, "I didn't get on with my boss." Now, at some stage during your interview, the hiring manager will ask you the question, "Why do you want to leave your current job?" or "Why did you leave your last position?" Do not answer these questions by saying anything negative about your former employer, boss, or co-workers. If you do say something negative about them, the hiring manager may think it's you who has the problem and they won't want to take the risk of employing you. Number 5, do not say, "It's on my resume." Now, if you say at any stage during your job interview, "It's on my resume," it tells the hiring manager you are irritated. Now, although you will have submitted your CV or resume with your job application, the chances are the hiring manager will not have read it. Now, if they ask you anything that has already been included on your resume, just answer the question with positivity and a smile. Number 6, do not say, My biggest weakness is I am a perfectionist. Now, 7 out of 10 candidates, when answering the tough interview question, what is your biggest weakness, respond by saying perfection is their biggest weakness. If you give this as your biggest weakness, you will probably fail your interview. But which weakness should you give in your answer? Well, let me give you 3 great answers to that question, what is your biggest weakness? And you can then decide which answer option you are going to use. Here we go. Answer option number 1. My biggest weakness is I am not very good at public speaking, but I do want to improve in this area. If there are any opportunities in this role to give talks to my team, then I would like to give it a try. Answer number 2. My biggest weakness is I find it difficult saying no to people, which sometimes means I end up taking on too many responsibilities. And answer option number 3. My biggest weakness is I find it difficult letting go of projects because I want them to be the best they can be. However, I understand this is not conducive to fast working, and I am trying to be more mindful and finish projects quickly so I can move on to the next one. Number 7, do not say, I have a holiday planned soon, can I have time off for it? Now, those candidates who ask for time off before they've been offered the job are telling the hiring manager they are already thinking about not being at work and they haven't even started yet. Now, if you do have a holiday planned, wait until you get offered the job before requesting time off. Number 8, do not say, I don't have any questions. So, at the end of your job interview, they will say to you something like this. That's the end of the interview. Do you have any questions for us? Don't make the mistake of saying, no, it's okay, I don't have any questions, you covered everything in the interview. Asking questions is your opportunity to really stand out and show the hiring manager you are the best person for the job. But which questions should you ask? Well, I recommend you ask these 3 questions. Write them down. Question 1. What advice would you give to the successful candidate who wants to excel in the position for your company? Question number 2. What would my success look like in the role in 12 months from now? And question number 3. Can you tell me more about the team I would be a part of in this role? Okay, let's now move on, and I will give you 4 quick but really powerful tips for helping you be the standout candidate at your job interview. Please take notes. Interview tip number 1, make sure you take with you to your interview a 30, 60 and 90-day plan of action of what you will do in the role if they hire you. Now, you can give the hiring manager a copy of your plan of action at the end of the interview just before you leave. If you want to download this exact 90-day plan of action, click that link right now. Interview tip number 2, make sure you wear, and this is important, a smart and professional looking outfit to your interview, because this shows you care, you really want the job, and you have high standards. Interview tip number 3, make sure you take along to your job interview with you a copy of your CV or resume. Then, when they say to you, walk me through your resume, you can get it out, have a look at it and read from it instead of having to memorize its contents. Interview tip number 4, make sure you say a positive closing statement at the end of your job interview. Now, a closing statement is the final thing you will say at the end of your interview when the hiring manager says to you, that's the end of the interview. Is there anything else you would like to add? Now, if you want to watch me give a brilliant, powerful interview closing statement, check out that link right now. So there you have it, 8 things you should never say in your job interview and 4 brilliant interview tips. Now, if you want to accelerate your learning even further and make sure you are the standout candidate at your interview, click that link right now in the top right-hand corner of the video. Head straight through to my website, passmyinterview.com, and you can immediately download my full set of 100 brilliant answers to difficult interview questions. This is a fantastic resource. Make sure you download a copy right now. Also, please do make sure you hit that subscribe button. I want to help you pass every job interview, negotiate a really high salary, and progress throughout your career. I can only do those things if you are subscribed. Please give the video a thumbs up, give it a like right now, because that tells me you find these videos useful. And don't forget to connect with me on LinkedIn. I have put my LinkedIn link in the description below the video. It's always a pleasure to connect with like-minded professionals. Thank you for watching, and I wish you all the best for passing your interview. Have a great day.